Okay, continuing, we'll take a Surya Namaskar just to transition to our seat. Downward facing dog. And now I'm going to take a little hop to Mandukasana. You can step in however you need. And I'm also going to show this posture with support if you need to elevate your sitting bones with a folded towel or blanket. You could use a yoga brick if you need to, whatever you've got. And we're going to take out our right leg, and if you can place it into lotus or padmasana on top of the other leg, you can do so. Otherwise, you just place it on the floor in Baddha Konasana. And we're going to reach around. If you can tie off the posture by grabbing the foot, you can. Otherwise, no need. Just wrap your arms around and take the twist for the posture known as Bharadvajasana. And then we look the other way. So first we look over the back shoulder, away from the folded leg, from the Mandukasana leg, and then we look toward the Mandukasana leg. And then I'm just going to take my foot out. I'm just going to lift off for a little counter pose. And then sitting back down, I'm just going to change my legs. So one leg is folded back in Mandukasana. The other goes to Baddha Konasana or up on the leg in Padmasana. So it's just wherever you can work. And again, please support yourself with a folded blanket or a block if you need to sit on something. And first twisting away from the Mandukasana leg, taking some nice long deep breaths. Ideally should be 5 breaths in each position. And looking back the other way. And then I'm going to release, place that foot on the floor, lift off, just lift the hips for a counter pose. And lowering back down. Now I'm going to take both legs wide. And again, if you need to sit on something, you can use a folded towel or blanket, and you just place it underneath your sitting bones, put your legs wide, and there's a feeling that the sitting bones, or you're kind of almost rolling forward off of the support. So whether or not you're doing a support, we're now going to take a forward fold for Upavista Konasana. The feet stay relatively active. The knees, the legs are active. Coming up. To come out of this pose, you grab from the inner knee, and now we'll sit in Baddha Konasana with the soles of the feet together. Grabbing the big toes, pulling up slightly, and lifting the chest. I'm just turning to the side for the camera angle. We're going to lift up into this tabletop. And exhale. If you're able to pull through, pull through. Otherwise, you can just lower. And exhale. Forward fold. Hands behind. Tabletop. Exhale. Forward fold. And don't force your way into this pose. Just go gently. Table. Extending the legs any amount. You do not have to go all the way. But we will sustain in Paschimottanasana, the full forward bend. And then lifting, if you can, to the full Purvottanasana. If that's difficult, just repeat the tabletop like that. And please note that my fingertips are pointing toward my feet. They're not turning away from my feet. And I'm going to take my palms together. I'm just going to roll down one vertebra at a time till I'm lying flat. And I'm going to cross that right leg over my left. I'm going to draw my both legs in toward the chest, getting that deep lateral hip rotator stretch. Breathing in and out. And then I'm changing sides. Drawing that leg into the chest. Breathing slow and smooth. And now we're going to switch to the internal rotation. So you want to walk that knee, walk the foot over to the right, drop the knee, and the opposite foot comes over that other knee. And now be careful on this one. If you need to have support underneath your downside knee, then please support your knee. Your knee will let you know. And onto the other side. Walking that bottom foot to the left. And here I'm showing with support underneath that left knee. As I said, if you feel any uncomfortableness in your knee, make sure that you support it in this posture. But this is great for the low back. And now I'm going to neutralize with a symmetrical pose, Supta Baddha Konasana. And just keeping my breathing rhythmic and deep during the whole practice. And lifting up into the bridge. If you want to interlace your fingers, you can. If you want to grab your ankles, you can. Just lift your sacrum bone, lift your tailbone up. Here I'm grabbing my ankles. And you can sustain this posture for some time, or if you wish, you can press all the way up into a full Urdhva Dhanurasana, the upward facing bow. And don't push it, it's just if you're ready and if you want to. If you have that available, here's an opportunity. Coming down, I'm just going to rest in Supta Baddha Konasana for a moment. Before I neutralize with a spinal twist. So I'm just lifting my right leg, I'm twisting over. My head is going to look the opposite direction of the twist. In this case, over my right shoulder. And then when I'm ready, I'm going to go in the other direction. And just breathing smoothly in and out. Now not pushing, not forcing, just listening to my body and to how far it wants to go. And we'll rest again in Supta Baddha Konasana. You can have the hands onto the low belly. And I'm going to go for round 2. Urdhva Dhanurasana, pressing up, lifting the sacrum, pressing up with the tailbone strongly, aiming to get my elbow straight, and lower down. And now I'm going to take Parivartanasana. I'm going to take both legs. I'm going to bend my knees, I'm going to twist over, and then I'm going to straighten both legs. And again, looking in the opposite direction of my legs. So if my legs are to the right, I look to the left. If my legs are to the left, I'm going to look to the right. Slow, deep, rhythmic breathing. Bend the knees, rolling back to the back. And then last time, Supta Baddha Konasana. For a few breaths. And then I'll just straighten my legs and lie back in Shavasana. And you can rest here for as long as you need, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I'm just giving it a couple minutes here for the sake of the video. But just let your body take the rest it needs. And then when you are ready to get up, you always want to roll to the right side, so you're rolling away from the heart. You want the blood flow to the opposite side as the heart. And then you lie there for a moment before you push up. And then I'm just going to come to Padmasana to namaste you. And I wish you very, very well. And I wish you a wonderful practice, and I hope you found this practice beneficial. And thank you so much for practicing. Namaste.